That's such a creepy bridge.
Yeah, the squirrels are still about, actually. Yeah.
Did you see it?
No, it's a sign. Yeah, this
Get
place.
them in the hotel grounds as well. Well, we're just coming up into the Pass of Killiecrankie here. Nothing to do with Jimmy Cranky, by the way. Yeah. It's Killiecrankie. And it was the scene of a battle between Scottish forces and British forces. It was a victory for the Scots, a bittersweet victory for the Scots, I've got to say. What you had was the English or the British troops coming up through the pass under General Hugh Mackay. Lying in wait for them at the top of the pass were the Scottish forces under John Graham. Now John Graham was also known as Bonnie Dundee, Viscount Dundee, Graham of Claverhouse, and to his enemies he was known as Bloody Clavers, and that's because he showed no quarter, he showed no mercy to his enemies. The bittersweet part of the video, what you had was the Scots pushing the English forces down here and pushing them actually down into the gorge. The bittersweet part was Dundee was killed at the height of the battle, although the Scots still went on to win. It was a bittersweet victory because he was a massive loss. It was a massive blow to the Jacobite cause. Remember I said they get Jacobites, followers of James, Latin for James, Jacobus, French, Jacques. So followers of James, Jacobites. And no one, some say it was actually the beginning of the end of the Jacobite cause, the loss of Graham, because like Wallace, he was a brilliant leader and he was a brilliant tactician, and no one could really fill his boots after he was gone. Unfortunately. So a bittersweet victory for the Scots at the Battle of Killiecrankie. It also spun the legend of the Soldier's Leap, which is just down on the corner on the bend in the river down to our left. And it was a daring escape made by one of the British soldiers, who rather than be forced into the gorge itself, he actually jumped across it. Some say it was an impossible jump of over 18 feet, but others put it down to you know, your granny could lift a car off you if she had to, with that adrenaline rush, you know. But if you put yourself in his position, right, you're in a pitched battle, you see your comrades dropping left, right and centre, screaming as they were being pushed into the gorge. There's musket shot flying all around your head, swords. You turn around, you've got half a dozen skirt-clad men running towards you, waving big swords above their heads. You're going to jump 18 feet now, aren't you? And the rest. And that's what he did. We know about it because he wrote about it in his memoirs. His nickname after the event became was Jumping Bean, but his name was Bain. Some say his name was McBean. It wasn't. It was McBain was his name. But because it sounded like Bean, they gave him the nickname Jumping Bean after that.